morning to you. Welcome to Body Conditioning with me, Rob. Okay, grab yourself a drink of water and have that ready on standby for you later. Have a quick sip, lick around your lips and hydrate. Okay, really important, let everyone else know that you're taking part in the workout. So at home, you don't have to tell the whole world, but you can if you want to, why not? But yeah, make sure you've got half an hour of you time. Okay, this class is about muscular toning, a bit of muscular atrophy, muscular growth. Okay, the idea of this is we're toning our body up and making our muscles do the right exercise and the right movements. So you'll need a couple of light weights and a couple of heavier weights. They can be bowls of water, tins of beans, that type of thing. And also, if you've got a nice soft mat, that would be good. But if you're doing this at home and on a carpet, you might be fine. You also might want to bring the duvet down off the bed, for example. That might help. Okay. So without further ado, let's find a space. Okay, we're going to check around one way, we're going to check around the other. We're going to make sure we've got plenty of room here. And then we're just going to check above our head, make sure we're not going to put any hands in any light fittings. Okay, from there, we're just going to march out on the spot. We've got our feet underneath our knees, underneath our sitting bones, and we're driving nice and straight. We're bringing the hips forward, the pelvis shunts forward as well, the shoulders come back. Bring your chin up, look straight ahead, and get your crown of your head up to the ceiling. March it out. Nice. From here, butt kick up. Nice functional movement class today. I love it. It's good. Nice. Now, swing the arms forward and back, butt kick up nice and high. Now, there are no cardio exercise in here. In other words, there's no rapid movements, nothing that's going to make your heart pump really hard. If you want that, go and have a look at the HIIT 20 class from this morning. Absolutely spot on. Kind of classes that are 20 minutes, 30-minute sessions that are designed to give you an all-round body workout without you feeling absolutely annihilated at the end. If you're feeling like that in your training, jazz it up and find a different trainer. Okay, because here it works. It's effective cherry-picked exercise to make it work for you. Keep working your butt kick. Keep working with your pelvis forward. Get your knees flexing. Get your heels up to your bottom. Bring your shoulders back, chest up. From here, hands on your hips. Flex your knee nice and high. Nice. Looking good. Standing lateral and change leg. Really good. See how far you can kick your foot out and feel what happens to your foot. Do you lead out with the ankle? And do your toes turn inwards slightly? At this wide position, are they turning down or are they turned out? Try and turn them down and try and push forward a little bit more with your pelvis here. So you're here. Yeah, so we're kind of in a neutral spine or possibly even posterior tilt here. Yeah, get it working. Trust me, you'll know what I mean when you get there. Love it. How wide can you feel you can kick? Love it. Each time our feet coming back underneath our sitting bones, so if they're smashing into each other, you're coming across too much. And if they're still too wide, you're going to feel you're going to go off balance, yeah? So you're out here, you go, oh, I can't get there, yeah? So keep working here. Nice, shake it out. Excellent. From here, forward fold, come back up. Now, don't worry about how deep you go. You can get to here and you're pressing on your thighs to come back up. That's great, yeah? You can be using the wall to come back up as well. It's all good. You can use a chair, you can use a bench. Yeah, you can use the side of your bed, whatever you've got beside you. You're safer. I don't know. Here we go. Now, notice the pelvis shunts back. Gives me an elongation in my lower back, and it lengthens the back of my hamstrings. Okay, so the back of my legs are lengthening all the way down to my ankles. Really important little movement here. Now, if you do a lot of desk-based job, a lot of sitting or a lot of driving, I highly recommend that every hour you get up and do this little exercise. Obviously, that may not be applicable if you're driving. When you stop and get out of the car, get your pelvis moving. So from here, we're going to have our feet underneath our sitting bones. We're going to roll. Yeah, the biggest joint in our body, this pelvis compound, has got to move. Yeah, lots and lots of articulating surfaces around here. There's a lot of weights as well driven down into this part of our body. So, again, every time, get yourself up and move. So if you're doing this and going, Rob, this is easy, yeah, you need to go wider, yeah? So get here and stick your bum back and find those bits that are going to click and clunk, yeah? Get it moving. Yeah, get right round, okay? Because I guarantee that at some point, and I do as well, so here I can feel it working right on the outside of my glutes, yeah? That glute medius has worked hard. I'm going to push forward on my tummy, I'm going to get round again. Yeah, and now I'm going to go around the other side. Oh, I can feel a few knots just coming out the lower back. This is really good, safe, effective movement. And I can check my feet position underneath my sitting bones again. Getting it moving. Cool, excellent, shake it out, nice. High knee flex again. Chest up higher. Now, I want you to try and do this by landing on the ball of your foot. Now, if you want to jazz it up into a dance, go for it, yeah? Work it at the level you want. Smile, good. You can bring it into a curl as well if you want. Work the level that suits you. As you can feel, we're getting a lot of movement here in the upper thigh and that femur is going to get right up here. Boom. Drive, drive. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Feet out wide. Forward fold again. Left hand to your right foot. Right hand to your left foot. Twist, turn. Twist, turn. Twist, turn. Now you notice the other hand comes into the small of our back and we rotate. Trying to get as far around each time as we possibly can. 5 more here. 4 more here. 3 more here. 2 more. Again, don't worry, you can be down here onto your knees. It's absolutely fine. Good, good, good. Hands to your thighs. Drop your chin down on your chest, crown of your head down. Feel a lovely lengthening all through the back of your legs. Turn the toes in fractionally again. From here, slowly stand yourself back up. Shake your legs out. Okay, so from here, you're going to work through some squats. So, your squat movement can be here and back up. Be absolutely fine, yeah? If you struggle getting depth in your squats, I've got a bit of 2 to 3 timber here that I can put underneath my heels. You can also grab anything to put underneath it, like your basically your trainers or something, just for you to wedge your heels up. So if you struggle to get all the way down here, try wedging your heels out. Now, when you get to this low position, you want to feel the balls of your feet and your heels down to the ground. Now, whichever level you're in, you might have got to there and gone, I'm not getting any lower roll. Brilliant, that's fine. Yeah, I just want you to hold here for me, and then you're going to come back up. Yeah? So, up, standing, stretch, and reach. Okay, you found the level you want to work at. Obviously, now shake out your legs. You'll feel that a little bit in your knees. We're going to drop down again. Okay, and you work through the range that suits you. Chin up, chest up, nice deep breath. Drive, stand, stretch, and release, drop. Chin up, chest up. Cool. Push, drive, come up. Now we're going to do a rotation and a rotation here. Okay, so back down again. Drop. Chest up, chin up. Drive through the legs. Work through a rotation here. Turn through rotation the other side. Come back to the middle. Drop the arms and fold again. Ready? Breathe out. Stand, rotation. Stand, rotation the other side. Come back to the middle, drop the arms, fold again. Now, if you're feeling comfortable with this, coming up, grabbing your weights, standing, and work through a rotation here. Nice, so the weight comes onto our chest. If you're struggling to get down, you put your hands on your thighs or a chair or a sofa, that's cool, keep working at that. Okay, there's nothing fast in these movements, team. What we're looking is strengthen and lengthen our muscle groups. Push up, drive, extension, rotate. Rotate. Oh, round again, back in again. Drop. Trust me, no matter how fit you are, how long you've done this. Push, drive. Every rotation is tough. Get right round. Strong on those arms, as high as you can, weight overhead. Nice and strong. When you're in this low position, the elbows are either on the outside or the inside or just resting above the knees. They're not resting on anything. Make your shoulders work hard. Breathe out, push up. Drive, rotate. Rotate. Back into the middle, drop, sit. Good work. We're going to work one more here. Breathe out, push. Drive, pelvis forward, stretch up, rotate. Rotate and release. Good. Now, from here, grab your mat. We're going to go down onto the floor. So, we're going to go into our press up, into our military press up. So, from here, either this position, box press up, then your hand's going to come up to your chest. Come a little bit further, a bit longer, drop, press, work the level that suits you. Now, if you're in either of those positions, I want knees, toes, and hands to the floor. That's both the left, both the right, yeah? And our hands, our knees, and our feet are the same distance apart. Every time the chest drops to the floor completely before you press back up. Then raise one hand, your right hand to your right shoulder, left hand to your left shoulder. Press drive. Good. Work the level that suits you. Slow, controlled movements. And again, work the level that suits you. So it needs to be in this box here, absolutely fine. In box though, in this tight box position, you've got more weight through the knees, so less pressure on the shoulders. Okay? So you'll only probably get your nose to the floor. Don't squash it in because it hurts. So come back again. If you're in a bit more elongated position here, try and get a nice straight line from your knees through your hips through to your shoulder. Yeah? Drop, drive, press. And each time we're trying to keep our chest parallel to the floor. Cool. And rest. Okay, so coming back up to standing. Just moving that out of the way. Okay. So feet just a little bit wider than our sitting bones. Drop down and swing your arms up nice and high. So this is a Kettle of Swing. Okay. Now what I want you to do is feel how much movement you can get through the pelvis here. So driving the hips back, and each time you'll swing up nice and high. Really good. Now, if you feel comfortable with this, you now grab a weight. So you drop down and swing up high. Now, nothing wrong on this exercise of going overhead, except if you have a ceiling. Yeah? So just be careful. Yeah? Pelvis back, up through and over. Okay, now as you're doing it, if you're creating momentum, you're going to create and finish here. Yeah? So down, thrust and finish. Yeah? If you're creating momentum because your weight is perhaps heavier for you. Okay, if you're doing it controlled kettle swing, you're going to lift overhead. Yeah? So work the level, depending on where you are. So you can be thrusting and driving here when you swing, nothing wrong there. Or you can be coming up and extending overhead. Work the level that suits you, drive it through. Perfect. That's either a lift, because you know your back can only take that, or you can do a swing. 2 more here. 1 more. And relax. Good. Now we're going to go back down onto the floor again. It's quite a bit of getting up and down off the floor, which is all part of the workout. Yeah? So we're down into it. Okay, so it's called pike press-ups. So from here, you're going to drop down, push up, and see if you can go into your toes by pushing your hips up. Now, if you can't get your toes up, you're just going to sit back towards your bum, towards your hips. So level 1, here. Level 2, here. Level 3, walk your hands further. Drop, press, pike. Level 4, full level. Pike. Level 5, elevation. Yeah? Your choice, your workout where you want to go. Okay, keep it safe, relevant, effective for you. Really nice. So pike press ups, really good at giving you hip extension and building up the strength of your lower back. Now, if you're doing a full length here, you can drop your chin down on your chest and you can extend through your shoulders. And if you're going for the extension, you push through once your hips are coming up, yeah? So down, up, you pike, and then raise. Such a strong little workout. You might find the extension through into the base of the calf as well. Just keep looking down behind you. Last one wherever you are. Here you go. Now, onto your back. And we're going to grab the ears of our weight and just push it away from us. Okay, then release the weight. You're going to tuck your knees into your chest and back down again. So level 1 could be 1 knee at a time, touching your hands. Level 2 would be here. Level 3 is a bit more extension. Level 4 is a full leg extension here. Level 5 is bringing in the weights here. Perfect. Work your level. It suits you. Keep working your range. Okay, so again, if you need to, you can drop back down a level all the time. So if you're starting to feel it in your back, rest it out. If you're feeling it's like any strains or any tensions there, just give yourself a few seconds, wiggle your hips. If it feels comfortable to come back in, come back into it. If it doesn't, stand up, go for a walk round, come back into it, yeah? Work the level that suits you. Good work, and relax. Nice. So, next one is you want your 2 light weights to be into beans. Stick them down beside you. Okay, so we're going to have our feet underneath our sitting bones. We're going to come up into a calf raise. Now, always try and keep your heels off the floor all the time. They literally tap. We go again. Shoulders are back. Bringing extension through the back of the legs, through the back of that calf. Now, if you feel comfortable with it, it's when you can start bringing in your lateral raise here. So as you're coming up, you're raising the arms up high and wide. Keep putting it up and through. Now, we're trying to keep a straight line as much as possible from our ears. Feel our hips through to our toes. Let your shoulders come back, keep your chin up, chest up high. Work 3 more here for me. Good work, and relax. Moving the mat out the way. Okay, on this exercise, dropping the weights down. You're going to go to a side stride, touch, side stride the other side. Okay, when you're feeling comfortable with this, you're going to do a shoulder press, down, shoulder press, down. Hips driven forward, feet wide, hands to the thighs each time. Feeling comfortable with that? We now bring in the weights. So we drop, stand, drive, drop, stand, drive. Good. Work through the range that suits you. Get that big shoulder extension overhead. Drop the weights to the side. Press up nice and high. Each time the weight's coming back to the shoulder, we extend, drop, and we go again. One more each side, please. Good work. Get those arms extended fully up overhead. Pelvis driven forward. And relax. Good stuff. Right. Back down into our floor again. So a lot of peripheral heart rate training, moving and shutting the blood around the body. A bit like we did in the hip 20 earlier. So onto our back. And now we're just going to work through a bench press here. So elbows going to touch the floor. Fingers and thumbs touch our chest. Push back up again. Now make sure your lower back is secure to the floor. Your knees are up to the ceiling. Your feet flat down. Challenge here, just working through the chest group. If you feel comfortable with it, that's why we bring our weights in again. Weights to the chest, drive up. Weights to the chest, drive up. Head back, chin back, jaw back. Push and drive. 10 more here. 9 more. 8 more. 7. 6. 5. Weights to the chest. Fully extend the arms overhead. Right above the chest. Every time those elbows touch the floor. And rest. Well trained. It's up and out you come. Okay, now we're going to go onto our side, our right side. We're going to take our right knee down to the floor and we're going to try and hold here. Now you might need to bring your hand a little bit more underneath your side and you might just be pushing up and back down here. So this could be your range here. You might need to tuck this front foot in a bit closer. So the more narrow you are, the exercise gets easier. As we get harder, we extend the leg out. And then we might be able to take our hand a bit further away, right through the side plank here. If you're feeling comfortable, we can go top leg elevated. And again, we can then raise up through here and work through our range as well. Now, be careful about what happens in the shoulder girdle here. Work through the range that suits you. Yeah, it could be here today, and it's because it might be just feeling a bit weak. If it's a bit gingerly, don't press it. It's not worth it. You're going to do 8 here now. 7. The hip touches the floor, pushes back up. And release. Swap sides. And again, so you might have the outside of your left thigh down to the floor, the right knee down to the floor, and you're just working through a hip dip and push. Trying to raise that pelvis up nice and high. Straight up from the nose through to the pelvis. Chin up, looking up towards the hand. Again, if you want to extend the leg, just slightly further. Okay, you could then extend the lower leg further away from the hand here, so you've got a bit more of a gap. Dropping down, pelvis movement here. Again, if you want to, you can go full length, hip drop. Just be careful of what happens in the shoulder here. And if you are doing it here, make sure you're looking at nice and high. 8 wherever you are, please, okay? Breathe out hard on the exhale. So when you're pushing your hips up, that's the exhalation. Go for it. Last one. Excellent. Back onto our right side again. Head down to the floor. We're going to raise the left leg up nice and high. Now, if this is too much, again, flex the knee and just work on a range here. It could be that you flex both knees and you're almost into a clap. Yeah? Feeling more comfortable, extend the leg away. Feeling even more comfortable, extend both legs. Feeling very comfortable with that. Raise both. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Roll over. Other side. Resting on our left side this time. Again, head right down to the floor. Again, you could be just working the right leg elevation. You could be a knee flex here, almost into a plan. Yeah. Go a little bit longer when you're feeling more comfortable with it. Come in a bit if it's feeling a bit too much. Then straight leg if you feel like you can. Again, double leg if you want to. Pelvis driven forward. Hand in front of our tummies. Allowing the lateral leg raise out wide and high. 8. 6 more. You're feeling nice and tight on the outside of the hips. Right to that glute medius. Again, there's tummy nicely extended here. 2, 1, and rest. Here we go. Back up to standing. We've got 2 exercises left. So, if We're going to go down, touching towards our toes. We're going to stand and raise our arms up forward. So it's a deadlift front raise. Down, up, pelvis driven forward, arms extend overhead. Yeah, work through the range that feels comfortable for you. Now again, if you're feeling comfortable with this, you bring in the weights. Boom, boom, boom. And again, down, weights touching through. Control, get your pelvis locked forward here. Your skeleton is doing its job before you raise, yeah? So, get your body doing what it's biomechanical designed to do. Pelvis shunted forward, now we can raise because the back is supported. Down, raise. Strong in our back, strong in our skeleton. Drop, stand. Front raise, elevation overhead. Drop down again. Standing tall, standing strong. Five more here, please. 4 more here. 3 more here. 2 more here. Come on, let's keep it working. Last one. Good work. Excellent. And rest. Our final exercise is our plank. Okay, so you're going to drop down onto our press-up position here. Now, you could be holding here on your hands and knees, just here, nice and strong. Okay, if you feel comfortable, you can drop down onto your forearms. Wherever your fingers out nice and wide until this position here. You can then extend your legs slightly. So you've got a straight line from your knees through your hips, through to your shoulders. You can come into full-length plank position here. Where those fingers, drop your chin down on your chest slightly. Take a nice deep breath in. Slow exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Roll onto your right side. 12 exercises done. Grab your left foot, drive forward on your left hip, feel the stretch in front of the left thigh. And release, shake it out, roll over. Nice. Heel into your bottom again, little gap between the knees. Good work. Rolling back onto our front. Pressing out, taking the knees up wide and the feet together. Drop down. Taking our bottom right back over those heels. Slowly coming back up again. Walking our knees together. Stand and stand. Okay, so feet under sitting bones. Forward fold, fold your arms. Feel a nice big length through the back of your legs. Chin on your chest, bring your head down to the floor. A nice big lengthening all the way through the back of our legs, through our lower back as well. Slowly unfold, stand. Circle the arms out wide and stretch. Take the left hand in between the shoulder blade. Elbows up nice and pronounced. Feeling the sitting bones, pelvis driven forward. Nice big stretch through the back of your tricep. Stretch, release and swap. Right hand in between the shoulder blades. And release, shake it out. Okay, left arm across the body, open up through that shoulder girdle, wear those fingers out as wide as you can, feel comfortable with it. Well trained today. Now, if you feel like you've got something in the tank, you've got that nice adrenaline release, you want to go for it, go and do this morning's HIIT 20 class from this morning. Good 20-minute session in there, shake it out. If you don't, you feel like you need a bit more of a stretch, come and do the restorative stretch or the mobility method. That was a great class this week. Feeling it tightening outside of your hips. Jump in for some legs, thumbs and tums for Monday night. That'll be a great workout for you. Jenny is back with you. Shake your arms out. Drop your arms down. Cross over. Jenny's back with you on Monday with old school aerobics at 9 o'clock. And she's back with you with legs, thumbs and tums at 6:30 Monday night. Good stuff. Drop it down. Shake it up, guys. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Well trained. That was awesome. Now, get online here and start putting in some comments for me. Let me know how you got on with that. Hashtag live if you just did it live with me. Well trained, everyone. I'm getting my comments in here. Everybody. Yeah, give us some thumbs up, some hearts, some love, whatever you got in that chat. Go on, put it in there. Let us know all about it. Okay, well trained. Any questions, get in contact. Otherwise, we'll see you next time for the next one. Have a great weekend. Jenny's back Monday. Aerobics. Have a good weekend. Cheers.